Hey Snowflakes, and welcome to my last fitness video of this year. So today I'm going to be talking with you guys about fitness motivation for the holiday season. So in this video I'm going to be giving you tips for eating and being healthy during the holiday season. I know for me it is so hard to try to eat healthy during the holiday season because I think about cookies and fudge and turkey and all these really crazy yummy treats and stuff that we only usually get around this time of year. So today I have 15 tips and tricks that you can use during the holiday season to try to stay being and eating healthy. So let's get on in to them. Okay, before I get into this video, I just want to say these tips and tricks have helped me personally. I am not a dietitian or a doctor or anything like that, so please take these tips as something that has helped me. I'm not sure that they will help everybody in the world. Number one is to eat treats in moderation. I know that this can be really hard because when I go over for Christmas or Thanksgiving or any party at my family's house, they usually have at least 5 different types of treats. And it can be hard just to choose one or just to eat treats in moderation because I really want a cupcake and then I really want a cookie. But it's really important that you choose in moderation. And I will talk more about choosing wisely in a little bit. Number 2 is to share treats that you make. So for example, the other day I made mint brownies and I shared some with my brother, I shared some with some people at church, I shared some with my grandma, and then I only had a little bitty bit left for my husband and I, and that helped a lot because we didn't have a huge pan of brownies there, we only had a few, and it felt nice because we were sharing. So number 3 is to eat the healthy food before the bad. So let's just say you're sitting at Thanksgiving dinner and you see all the bad food coming on the table first. You should eat the good food before you eat the bad. So for example, I'm going to eat carrots and broccoli before I eat like the huge thing of mashed potatoes and a huge thing of mac and cheese and things like that. Number 4 is when you're at parties and stuff and you see the treat table, try to stand far away from it. Because if you stand right next to it, you're going to be looking at it and you're going to be snacking, then you're going to be in conversations with people and you're just going to be eating and not really paying attention because you're trying to pay attention to them. So therefore you're eating all this junk that you wouldn't have if you were talking to somebody across the room. So try to stand far away from the treat table. Number 5 is to take time when you eat. I know this can be really hard because, like I said a few minutes ago, when you're in conversation with somebody and you're eating, you're just eating and you're eating so fast. But if you slow down and you enjoy your food and you slowly eat, then you will be fuller quicker. Number 6 is if you're going to a holiday party, like a holiday party, you should bring food with you if you're on a certain diet or you know that there's going to be food there that you're not going to eat. If you're vegan or something and you know that they're going to be serving turkey and stuff that you don't eat, then you should bring snacks for you to eat while you're there. This isn't a rude thing to do. I mean, if people come up to you and ask, hey, why aren't you eating my food? Just be like, I'm on a special diet. Number 7 is to do something healthy before you splurge. So, for example, I am going to do some sort of exercise because I know that later tonight I'm going to a holiday party and they're going to be having treats and I know that I'm going to eat one of those treats. So I'm going to work out during the day or do something healthy and make healthy choices during the day, like eat a salad or eat fruits and vegetables because you know that you're going to this party. Number 8 is to try not to take home holiday leftovers. So for example, anytime I go to a holiday party at my family's house, they're like, please take leftovers home, please take them home. And then I end up with all this food that I really can't eat. My husband and I, we really can't eat it all, but we don't want to waste it, so therefore we make ourselves eat it all. And that is a very bad idea. If you're going to take leftovers home, Only take a little bit and only take the healthy food. Try not to take the huge basket of cookies and brownies because it's you and your husband just gonna eat them, and then you're going to feel bad about yourself later. Number 9 is to use small plates when serving desserts. So I know this is usual for people when they're serving desserts, is they'll have the little plates. Those are really good. So dish up your desserts on the little tiny plates, not the big plates, because when you have a big plate and it's empty, you kind of want to fill it in. But if you have a small plate, it's probably perfect enough that you could put a cupcake or a cookie and you could feel like you're getting enough. Number 10. This is to wait for all the food to hit the table before dishing up. So for example, if you're at Thanksgiving dinner or something like that, and you're seeing all these goody things hitting the table first and you start dishing up, then you see all the healthy stuff and you only pick a little bit here and there of the healthy stuff. That's why you need to wait for everything to hit the table before you dish up. That way you can be like, okay, I'm gonna have this many carrots, but this many mashed potatoes, and I'm gonna have this and that, and you can be more choosy and you can be more healthy when dishing up. Number 11 is to do small workouts during the day. I know during the holiday season that it's really hard for me to stay with a working out schedule. For people in other parts of the US or in the world or whatever, I know it could be really snowy and that keeps you from working out. Or you could just be getting sick because it's just so cold outside and you don't want to get sicker. You could have a cold. I personally live in Vegas, so it stays hot all the time. But sometimes in the holiday season, I just don't want to work out. I just don't want to do it. I don't feel like it. I have school and finals and holiday stuff to look forward to.
There ain't nobody got time to work out.
But a tip is to do small workouts during the day. For example, you can do some leg workouts when you're doing dishes, like you can do squats. You could wake up in the morning and do a few sit-ups. You could do a few push-ups. I mean, there's a ton of things you could do. You can do lunges when you're brushing your teeth. I mean, there's all kinds of things like that you could do. But try to do little workouts during the day if you can't stick to your normal working out routine. Number 12. Earlier, I was talking a little bit about choosing, like eating food in moderation, but it's so important to choose your treats wisely. So number 12 is to choose your treats wisely because it's very important. So if you have all these treats here and you know that maybe a cookie is better for you than this huge chocolate brownie, maybe you should have the cookie, and that's fine. Choose your treats wisely. Choose the amount of treats you eat wisely as well, and this will help a ton. So don't over splurge when you're choosing wisely and you're eating treats in moderation. Number 13 is to have a food schedule. So for example, I think I talked about this a little bit earlier, but if you have a food schedule, that can keep you on track for the holiday season, like meal prep, meal plan, and figure out what kind of food you're going to eat on days when you're having holiday parties. So for example, on Thanksgiving, maybe during the day I'll have a salad or something like that because I know that dinner is going to be super heavy. So that's what I mean by having a schedule and trying to plan that out a little bit more. Number 14 is know that it's okay to treat yourself. It's totally fine to treat yourself. If you don't treat yourself, you're going to over-treat yourself later. And what I mean by that is if you don't have that cookie or that brownie or that cupcake that you want really bad, then you're depriving yourself, and then later you're just gonna be watching Netflix and eating like 5 cupcakes. You know what I'm saying? So know that it's okay to treat yourself and it's not the end of the world. Last tip I have, number 15, is don't expect perfection. Don't go into the holiday season and
be like, I ain't gonna gain no weight, or I'm going to be perfect, or I am not gonna eat one cookie through the whole holiday season.
Because that's just gonna set you up for failure. So just know that nobody's perfect, and that I'm sure that most people gain a few pounds around the holiday season, and that's totally fine. That's what New Year's resolutions are all for. But know that it's okay to treat yourself and that it's okay to not be perfect. Nobody's perfect, and don't expect to be perfect. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. This is going to be my last fitness video for this year because it's getting into the holiday season now and I want to spend more time with my family and my husband and not have to plan fitness videos. And I know they're actually not super popular fitness videos during the holiday time, and I will be back doing fitness videos in January. So I'll see you in my next video really soon. Bye!